Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and today I'm taking a look at the ILIFE robot. I am so excited about this robot because it's the latest. It's the A11. The ILIFE robot vacuum has been around for quite some time, and ILIFE has invested a ton in technology to bring you the A11. It has a 4,000 PA suction power, which is the highest I've seen. PA is a unit of measurement for atmospheric pressure, and if a vacuum had a 1 PA, that means it can only suck very light dust. 4,000 PA means it's going to get up heavy hairs, heavy debris on the floor, heavy things. It could even suck up a AA battery if it was on the floor, but it won't. Don't do that. But that's how much suction power the A11 has. It also has LiDAR technology 2.0, so it can scan your room with a special CV SLAM algorithm. And what that means is it scans more efficiently than ever, so it's only using power to vacuum the areas it knows to go. It's not going to waste time with a lot of mapping. This vacuum is going to figure out where to go in a room quickly. It's based on concepts in computational geometry and computer vision. And it's the very best in robot vacuum technology. It has a powerful and long-lasting battery, and it mops. And the ILIFE robot vacuum is wonderful on any type of textures of carpeting. This is my thickest carpeting in the house, and it's going to go and get all of these coffee grinds. It's raining coffee grinds all over this white carpeting. You would never do that unless you have an ILIFE robot vacuum. Go. That strong suction power, the 4,000 PA, is what I needed for this big mess. As you're watching it clean up that coffee, just think if there was pet hair, dust, other debris, we're talking popcorn, it can get those crumbs in places where before not even my manual vacuum and me would have had the patience or the time or the grinding of that vacuum to get that stuff up. This ILIFE A11 did an amazing job on cleaning that. In this room, you can see that I have a couch, and I have that bike there, and I have the fireplace going on. So the LiDAR, the light detection and ranging, was a game changer in robot technology, and this A11 has the best of it, which is an invisible spinning laser to measure not just the size of the room, but where these objects are that might obstruct its path. It sees the legs of the couch, and it'll go under the couch. It'll dodge ottomans, tables, and even stationary bicycles, but get in between the pieces of the stationary bicycle. So all around the base of the bike, it's going to pick up the dirt. The rails are really sturdy with a lot of traction, so it can go up and over different carpets and different surfaces to a smaller or a floor and then make it back up with no problem at all. It is a determined robot vacuum. The visual SLAM technology is a simultaneous localization and mapping. That's what SLAM stands for, and that's a core capability required for this robot vacuum to explore and understand its environment. That's combined with the LiDAR technology. That SLAM algorithm creates a map much more quickly than other vacuums in the past, and that means your battery power is going to last long. Your vacuum is not going to be wandering around aimlessly. The ILIFE A11 can find its way all around your house. And here I am by my vanity, and that's where I spill a lot of things. I had spilled some bath salts. They made a big mess on the carpeting. I often spill makeup and other debris, and my ILIFE vacuum went around and cleaned up while I was getting ready. It was great to have it working while I was working too. It's quiet, it wasn't disruptive, and it was really fun to watch. Many of the vacuums in the past were so noisy. The A11 is quiet and friendly. It was pretty amazing because there was a lot of bath salts I had spilled. And I got them all up, and those are heavy. And with the whole house to clean, it's great that the ILIFE A11 comes with a 5200 mAh long-lasting battery. That battery will last almost 3 hours of continuous use. So that means my ILIFE not only can clean my living room, my bedroom, and the whole rest of my house up to 2,500 square feet with one charge. It's time to clean the dust out of it. So I open up the top and take out the dustpan. There are great instructions right on the dustbin. You open the side cover and you open it up. There's all the dust, and you're just going to dump it out in your trash. I'm going to dump it out here. Wow, it got a lot of stuff. That's going to be thrown away. And in the top of your ILIFE robot is a special whisking brush with a blade. I'm going to clean the HEPA filter now by taking it out. First, I want to get the very thin filter here. This is really great to make sure that the dust you're picking up doesn't go back in your atmosphere. It's a very thin membrane of a layer. And here's the HEPA filter. You just brush that off. Once in a while, this will get really dirty. And that's when you can wash it off in the sink. Rinse it out and rinse out your HEPA filter. Now you're going to have this dry for 24 hours before you put it back in your ILIFE robot. So I just lay it down on the counter on a paper towel, just like that. And I saved the biggest mess for last. It's the mopping mess. Now it's time to mop. So I'm pulling the tab and I'm filling it with water. It'll hold about 1.5 cups of water. I fill it all the way to the top and then put the tab back on. And into the ILIFE robot it goes. Just like that. A little cleanup on aisle 9 and down goes the lid. And now it's time to insert the mopping pad. So I flip it over and I line up the dots with the dots, and here's the piece that's going to fit in the rectangular piece below. You slide it in and it clicks in. And they give me 2 pads, so when this one's dirty, the Velcro, you can take it off and wash it and put the other pad on. And on kitchen floors, kitchen messes are made. So I have some cherry juice, some espresso, and some orange juice. And for this demonstration, I'm going to put them on the floor. There's the espresso. There's the cherry. Oh, but I don't need the cherry on top. And here's the orange juice. Okay, ILIFE robot vacuum. Let's see what you can do. And for this demonstration, I'm just taking my ILIFE robot and I'm putting it near the mess, and I'm going to use my handy dandy remote to tell it to go. That was a 3-ingredient mess I had on the floor. So the ILIFE A11, with its LiDAR and SLAM technology, figured out that kitchen in no time and mopped the whole floor. It went under the lips of all my kitchen cabinets. It got in close to my refrigerator, and underneath that refrigerator, I often have wet messes. Went around my stove and it found the mess. And it systematically went back and forth until it got all of the mess. By the end, it was all cleaned up. And then I told it to go home. And it did, to go recharge.
Start charging.
And I also wanted to test the A11 for delicacy. So I put this little baby toy right on the floor. You might have little animals, small little kitty cats, small little puppy dogs taking a nap, or even a baby crawling around the floor. And your baby or your pet might be quite interested in that vacuum. So I wanted to see what it would do with something very lightweight. So down went little Lammy, and off went the ILIFE A11. You can see that the ILIFE navigated around it and just nudged it a little bit to see what was going on, but it was not going to plow over this lightweight object. It knew to stay away. That was really amazing. I've seen other vacuums really hit things hard, but not the ILIFE. With even a lightweight object in the middle of the floor, the ILIFE is going to be delicate around that object. My little Lammy was so light that it flipped it around a little bit, but that's to be expected. That's okay. It sure didn't hurt little Lammy. And that's great peace of mind to know it's not going to hurt pets or children in your household. So I ordered the ILIFE A11 and it came right to my door. I put my ILIFE A11 on my counter and I'm going to show you the box it came in. The box is beautiful, very well designed, with many features on it. It was great for me to be able to read the features right on the box, because whenever you get something new, it's nice to learn about it in the moment. And the design was so nice and appealing that this is a great gift. Maybe someone's getting married that you know. Well, I opened the box and this is what it looked like inside. These are all the great packing materials they have in the box. I took it all apart because I wanted you to see how you would open it in your home. I laid all the pieces of my ILIFE A11 on my counter so you could see it. There you see the main component. That's the round ILIFE robotic vacuum and the charging base. Now the charging base is very small, which is great, so it won't take a lot of space up in your room. And it came with a remote. And I love the features on the remote. It has a calendar, it has an on and off button, it has a timer, It has a go home button, it has a mode button, it has a fan button, and it has a directional button. I like the simplicity of the remote, I have to tell you. The electrical cord is really long, it's almost 4 feet, and it plugs into any normal household outlet. It charges in about 6 hours. So this is what the top of the ILIFE A11 looks like. Now let me flip it over so you can see the bottom. And the wheels on the robot vacuum, you can see how it can navigate under carpets and over floors and over thresholds. It's because of those high traction wheels, which are very sturdy. It also has a little wheel on top, and that makes it spin easily and figure out its way and turn on a dime. The twirly brush is right to the side, and the main brush that's going to sweep up all the dust and debris is right in the center of the vacuum. It's a very wide brush, and this is how you take it out to clean it. You just pop off the housing and remove it. There's an app that comes with it so you can control it with your phone, and it's really easy to install. You just place it over the QR code and you walk through the menu and you sign up and you match it to your internet and your passcode, then off to the races. I flew through the menu very easy and quickly. It can map a room, it can set up no-go zones. You can have it go to one specific room by pressing just a button. It has everything you need for communication to your robot vacuum right from that app, whether you're there or not. When you're at work, you can have your whole house vacuumed by the time you come home from work and back home to the docking station to power up for your next messy day. That dustbin holds 300 milliliters, which is about 1.25 cups of debris. That's a high volume, so you don't need to dump it all the time. It's going to collect a whole lot before you'll need to dump again. And the capacity of the water tank is almost 1 full cup, and that can clean my whole floor. If I had a larger floor, I could have added more water to it, but that amount of water can clean up the whole mess of my kitchen floor. So no matter what messes you have in your life, whether they're dry or wet, I hope you check out the ILIFE A11. It's fantastic. It's the latest of technology. I love this company. I've worked with them before. They've always produced great products, and they're getting better with every new launch. Their products are all so high quality. Click the link below to get your ILIFE A11. Check it out. It's fabulous. I'm Rebecca Brand. Subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell to get notified of my next video, and let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is a recipe that's very easy to clean up life's little messes. See you next time. I love this thing. It gets a rest today. If you like this video, here's some more about household cleaning tips and also some recipes I love.